Just describe this moment and that walk-off win. How big is this for you guys?
That's just, I mean, honestly, that's kind of big going into this weekend. It's pretty huge. I can't say I'm more proud of these dudes sitting beside me than I am ever in my life. I love them. They're brothers, and they can take it from here.
My mind's racing. I don't know. I'm still drinking over it, but
yeah,
I know both of us all three of us got recruited by South Carolina in high school, and we want to come here and shock the nation, huh? We're doing it one game at a time.
One game at a time.
Biggest thing, just trying to find a way to win. You know, we didn't play that well throughout the whole game, but we still scrapped, we still battled. You know, we grinded it out like we've done all year, and you know, we found a way to win. So that's all that matters.
I mean, I can't really count how many games we've come from behind and won in this home ballpark. But if that doesn't tell you that we're Bulldogs and we come and we're scrappy and ready to play, I mean, not many people can play with us if we come to play every day.
Connor, take us through that at bat and just what you saw in that hit and how that felt when you saw it go through.
I was just trying to get something I could handle. I knew we had a good runner at second with Crump, and I was just trying to get something in the middle of the field and let him run. And, you know, I thought he was going to throw me a slider or something, but he threw me a lot of fastballs. And, you know, I got down 1-2, and I just was trying to, you know, be myself, get my foot down and react. And, you know, I got a pitch I could hit, and it got through, so it worked out.
You've had some big hits the last 2 seasons. Where does this one rank for you?
That's probably near the top, yeah. That's a big one, you know. I know these guys can vouch for it. We wouldn't rather be any other place in the country. We love it here, and, you know, beating teams like that, beating teams that we know we can play with, you know, it's an unbelievable feeling.
Talk about the emotion of that moment when you got that hit and everybody's rushing the field. You got this big win. Just talk about the emotion of what
it was just a humbling moment, man. I looked over and saw all my teammates coming out of the dugout, and it was just a big humbling moment. You know, I got to see, you know, all my brothers. You know, everybody on this team, we've been through a lot in the off season. You know, working hard, grinding, sweating, bleeding. You know, and you know, to see them and be able to celebrate a big win like that for us is incredible.
Yeah, like I said, I was talking to guys before the game, and Clemson, South Carolina, we've always kind of been the redheaded stepchild to them, and us coming here, I mean, we bleed too. It doesn't matter, and I'll say again, I'm proud of these two guys. I mean, it's family right here. We're coming for more teams. I'll say that.
Do you feel like you've already proved something with all the big name teams that you've taken down so far this season?
Taking it game by game, we've proved a good bit, but we're not where we want to be yet. We're not done, so we want to keep climbing.
Andrew, how about for you, knowing you really couldn't give up a run those last few innings and just having to be sharp down the stretch?
Well, you know, Coach Thomas came with me before the game. He said, you know, you're going to get your chance. I know you pitched against him last year. You're going to pitch good again. Mike was struggling. He was giving us some humdingers. But, you know, we just pick each other up, one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time. My mind was just going faster. I had to slow it down. I knew we couldn't give up any runs. I didn't want to, wasn't going to, because I knew our offense had it. They've been clutch all season. But hopefully we can keep this going.
Wow. You know, I think both teams played at certain times very well, and at certain times I think they would agree they played about as bad as, or pitched it about as bad as they could, and we turned right around and tried to outdo them. And you know, to their kids' credit, they kept battling. You know, it took us a couple innings to get over that. I think it was the 5th inning. You know, we gave up 4th spot, and just, you know, we were very much out of character. We were, you know, my only disappointment out of the whole thing is to have watched us speed the game up on ourselves. You know, it wasn't so much that they were just tearing us apart. It was we sped the game up on ourselves, and you know, this is a great learning experience. You know, I mean, what people don't realize, you know, this is the first time, you know, this week and last week against Clemson we've ever been able to play I've been here 20 years, been able to play in this kind of environment and allow our kids to prepare for these type of situations. You know, South Carolina and Clemson playing in front of crowds like that the majority of the time they play at home. So, you know, they understand what it means to come and not allow the ball game to speed up on themselves. And, you know, today we let it speed up on us, and hopefully we can learn from that and get better in some other areas. But, you know, the great part about it all is that the kids found a way to win. You know, that's, you know, knock on wood with this group, they really want to win. So it was the one trademark they've made clear in that locker room since the day we started practice in August, you know, and stuff, that hey, they did not want to be what we were last year, and they were going to do whatever they had to do to make sure that didn't happen. And so far, they've been true to their word.
Is it extra special beating South Carolina here?
I mean, you know, just, you know, I mean, honestly, when we got the hit the first day, you know, I thought of, to be honest with you, as soon as the game's over, and I hadn't thought about it the whole time, and even though people keep asking me about it, I never even let it enter my mind, was, you know, back in 2010, that we missed that opportunity in 2 straight games, you know, and it's so hard to accept, to be very honest with you, you know, and, you know, we're very fortunate to get it today, and hopefully we can build on that with this team.
But this one is just another regular season game, you told me this afternoon.
Oh, it is. I mean, you know, I mean, they're all nuts in there. You know, I mean, we beat a very good team. You know, and you know, if we keep playing and keep getting better, we'll be a very good team before it's over with. We're not where we need to be at this point in time. You know, we've got to keep on. You know, the good part about it, our schedule does not allow us to take a breath at all. I mean, you know, we got to face a guy that's beat us 2 or 3 times already in his career on Friday night. So, you know, we'll get to enjoy this tonight, and we got to start getting ready for Friday, because, you know, this one means nothing if we let the weekend go.